Listen carefully. Life will never hand you what you want. Not your dream job, not the freedom you crave, not the respect you deserve. And here's the truth. The moment you accept that nobody is coming to save you, that nobody owes you anything, is the moment you step into real power. Because suddenly, the only person controlling your destiny is you. And that's both terrifying and liberating. Terrifying because the weight of responsibility lands squarely on your shoulders. Liberating because it means you have the power to change everything. Every choice you make, every action you take, every moment you refuse to quit, it all matters. I want you to think about your life 5 years from now. Will you look back and see regrets, missed opportunities, and wasted potential? Or will you see a story of someone who refused to be ordinary, someone who pushed harder than anyone else, someone who refused to stop until they achieved everything they dreamed about? That person isn't born, they're built. They're built in sweat, in sacrifice, in the hours when nobody is watching. That's where the real work happens. The hours you grind when your friends are sleeping. The hours you push when your body screams stop. The hours you study, plan, and prepare when the world is scrolling. That's where momentum is created. That's where empires are built. And here's the key. Most people fail before they even start. Why? Because they let excuses run their life. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'm not ready. They sound harmless, but in reality, they're silent killers. Every excuse you let slide is a piece of your potential being stolen. But you're done letting excuses win. You're ready to become relentless. You're ready to show up even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's inconvenient, even when nobody believes in you. Because the people who win aren't waiting for permission. They're creating their reality with every action, every single day. This is your wake-up call. Stop waiting for luck. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission. Stop waiting for life to be fair. Life isn't fair. It never has been and it never will be. But fairness doesn't matter. What matters is what you do when the odds are stacked against you. What matters is showing up, grinding, and refusing to quit. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. That's how dreams turn into reality. That's how the life you've always wanted becomes yours. Let me be brutally honest with you. Motivation is temporary. It's that spark that makes you feel fired up for a moment, but the fire fades. If you rely on motivation alone, you will fail. The truth is, winners don't rely on fleeting feelings. They rely on discipline. Discipline keeps you moving when motivation disappears. Discipline keeps you grinding when you're tired, when life is chaotic, when every part of your body and mind is begging you to quit. Discipline is what separates dreamers from achievers. Discipline is what turns ordinary people into unstoppable forces. And the beauty of it, discipline can be built. It's a muscle you grow with every decision you make to show up, even when it hurts, even when it's inconvenient. Most people fail because they wait to feel ready. They wait for the perfect moment, for the perfect mood, for the perfect conditions. But here's the reality: perfect conditions will never come. Life is messy. Life is unpredictable. Life will throw obstacles in your path, and if you're waiting for the storm to pass, you'll never move forward. The successful don't wait. They act. They take imperfect action every single day, and every small step compounds into momentum. Momentum turns into results. Results turn into confidence, and confidence turns into power. That's how ordinary people become legends. And let's talk about fear. Fear is a liar. It tells you that you're not ready, that you can't do it, that you should wait. It will whisper every excuse in your ear, convincing you to stay comfortable, to stay small, to stay invisible. But here's the truth. Fear doesn't go away by waiting. Fear goes away by acting, by stepping forward, by doing the thing that scares you, even when your heart is racing, even when your mind is screaming no. Every time you face fear, you grow stronger. Every time you take action despite fear, you expand your possibilities. And over time, fear loses its power completely. You become unstoppable. Now imagine your life 10 years from now. Are you still waiting? Are you still letting fear, excuses, and comfort control your story? Or are you someone who refused to quit, someone who pushed through, someone who built a legacy that inspires others? That's the person you need to become. That's the person you are capable of becoming. And it starts today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Every hour you waste scrolling, every excuse you make, every "I'll do it later" is another brick removed from the life you could be building right now. Your future self is begging you to act. Will you listen? Or will you let another day slip by? Listen up, your comfort zone is your enemy. Right now it might feel safe, warm, and familiar, but safe never produces champions. Easy never builds legends. If you want the life you dream about, the freedom, respect, and impact you crave, you've got to step into the fire. You've got to embrace discomfort, uncertainty, and even fear. Because that's where growth lives. That's where champions are forged. Every time you push past what's easy, every time you do the hard thing, you're stacking bricks in the foundation of your future. And here's the thing, life will test you constantly. Challenges, setbacks, failures, rejections, they will come. The world will try to knock you down. People will doubt you. Circumstances will make you question yourself. But the strongest people, they welcome the storm. They don't shrink away. They understand that pressure doesn't destroy, it shapes. Pain doesn't stop you, it fuels you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to become stronger, faster, and more resilient. Every struggle is a lesson in disguise. Every rejection is a step closer to the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Here's what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Consistency. Daily, relentless action. Showing up even when it's inconvenient. Grinding even when nobody is watching. Small, repeated victories create unstoppable momentum. Most people fail because they chase big results without building the habits to sustain them. Champions understand that the little things, every morning you wake up early, every hour you spend learning, every extra rep you push through, these are the real victories. They compound over time into massive results. And that's how you become unstoppable. You have to understand this. Fear, doubt, and discomfort will never disappear completely. They will always be part of the journey. The difference is how you respond. Most people run from fear, hide from doubt, and avoid discomfort. But you face them head on. You act despite them. You move forward even when your mind says stop. Every time you do this, you grow stronger. Every time you push through, you expand your limits. And one day, the person you see in the mirror will be someone unrecognizable, a person powerful, disciplined, confident, and unstoppable. That's the future you are building. And it all starts with one decision: to act today. Now pay close attention. Life isn't fair, and it never will be. People will get opportunities you don't. Circumstances will favor others. And yes, luck will smile on some while passing you by, but fairness is irrelevant. What matters is what you do with the hand you're dealt. Winners don't wait for life to be fair, they make life work for them. They create opportunities when none exist. They fight when everyone else gives up. Every challenge, every obstacle, every moment of doubt is an invitation to rise, to grow, to become someone the world cannot ignore. Fear will always try to stop you. It will whisper in your ear that you're not ready, that you should wait, that you should stay comfortable. Most people listen to that voice and spend their lives standing still. But not you. You've chosen to act. You've chosen to step into the storm. You've chosen to grind, even when it's painful, inconvenient, and exhausting. Every step you take despite fear is another step toward freedom. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your mind, your body, and your spirit. And eventually, that momentum turns into unstoppable power, the power to live life on your own terms. Let me remind you of something crucial. Success isn't a one-time event. It's a habit. It's the sum of all your consistent actions, repeated day after day, month after month, year after year. You can't wait for a single lucky moment to change your life. You must build your future brick by brick, habit by habit, victory by victory. Every time you choose to show up, every time you push harder than yesterday, you're creating a life that others only dream about. That's how empires are built. That's how legacies are forged. That's how you become the person you've always imagined you could be. And here's the kicker: discipline is your ultimate weapon. Talent fades, motivation fades, but discipline lasts. Discipline keeps you moving when motivation dies. Discipline keeps you working when you're tired. Discipline keeps you learning, growing, and pushing forward when everything around you is falling apart. Build your discipline, and nothing can stop you. Build it every day, in every choice, in every action, and soon you'll realize that fear, doubt, and discomfort have lost all power over you. You become unstoppable, unbreakable, untouchable. That is the person you are meant to be. Here's the truth: your dreams are not waiting for you to be ready. They exist now, outside your comfort zone, outside your fears, outside your excuses. Every moment you hesitate, every time you delay, you are letting time slip through your fingers. But you're not like most people. You're ready to step forward. You're ready to act. You're ready to fight for the life you deserve. Because the people who achieve greatness are not the ones who wait. They're the ones who take action relentlessly, without apology, without hesitation, without fear. Imagine the life you've always wanted. Freedom, respect, impact, financial independence, and the ability to inspire others. That life is possible, but it won't come to you. You have to claim it. You have to earn it. Every hour of work, every early morning, every late night, every challenge you overcome, it all compounds. Every small victory you achieve builds momentum. And momentum, once it starts, cannot be stopped. That's how you go from ordinary to extraordinary. That's how you become a force the world cannot ignore. Stop listening to the voice of doubt in your head. Stop believing the lies that tell you it's too hard, too late, or impossible. Those are excuses disguised as reasons. You have everything you need to start today. Everything. Your mind, your body, your heart, your potential, they are all ready. The only missing piece is action, and action starts right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when life feels right. Right now. Every step you take, every choice you make is shaping your future. Your legacy is in your hands. So here's the challenge: step into your power. Stop waiting for permission. Stop hiding behind comfort. Embrace discomfort, face fear, and take relentless action every single day. Push harder than anyone else. Grind longer than anyone else. Learn faster than anyone else. And eventually, you will look back and realize that every struggle, every sleepless night, every obstacle, every moment of doubt was worth it. You will have built a life that commands respect, a life that inspires, a life that changes everything. This is your moment. Your story starts today. Take control, take action, and never ever quit. The person you are meant to become is waiting for you. Go claim it. Let me tell you something most people never understand. Success is not about luck, connections, or waiting for the perfect moment. Success is about consistency. It's about showing up every single day, even when nobody sees, even when nobody applauds. It's about grinding while everyone else sleeps, learning while others scroll, and pushing while others give up. Every single action compounds. Every hour you invest in yourself builds momentum that can't be stopped. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. That's how dreams turn into reality. And here's the truth you need to face: your comfort zone is a trap. It's where your potential goes to die. Right now it might feel safe, cozy, and convenient, but safe never builds legends. Easy never builds empires. If you want more freedom, more impact, more respect, you have to step into the fire. You have to embrace discomfort. You have to do the hard work that most people refuse to do. Because the life you dream of doesn't exist where it's easy. It exists where it's hard, where it's uncomfortable, and where it pushes you to your limits. And that's exactly where you need to be. Here's another reality check. Fear will always try to stop you. Fear will whisper that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that it's too late. Most people listen to that voice and waste years of their lives standing still. But not you. You've chosen action. You've chosen persistence. You've chosen to push forward no matter what. Every time you act despite fear, every time you take a step when your mind screams no, you grow stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you build unstoppable momentum. And over time, fear loses its power. Doubt becomes fuel. Challenges become stepping stones. And you become the unstoppable force you were meant to be. Now listen closely. Life is relentless. It doesn't care about your excuses, your fears, or your doubts. The world will challenge you, test you, and push you to your limits. And here's the truth. The strongest people don't avoid the storm. They run straight into it. They embrace the struggle, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, every failure is a lesson disguised as pain, and every challenge is a chance to prove themselves. If you want to become unstoppable, you must do the same. Most people quit because it hurts. Most people give up because it's inconvenient. Most people settle because fear whispers that good enough is safer. But here's the reality: comfort kills dreams. Mediocrity is the silent killer of potential. You can't afford to be comfortable. You can't settle for easy. You can't wait for the perfect moment because that moment will never come. The only way forward is to act relentlessly every single day. Push yourself past pain. Push yourself past doubt. Push yourself past fear. That is where transformation happens. That is where greatness is forged. And let's be real, success isn't glamorous. It's not about instant recognition or quick wins. It's about discipline, grit, and consistency. It's about showing up even when nobody notices, even when it's exhausting, even when you feel like quitting. That's how champions are made. That's how empires are built. And the amazing part, every time you push forward, every time you refuse to quit, every time you choose action over excuses, you are compounding your future. Every small victory adds up. Every late night, every extra effort, every moment of courage creates a momentum that can't be stopped. You have to see the bigger picture. Your life is not a series of random events. Your life is the result of the choices you make every single day. The people you surround yourself with, the habits you build, the actions you take, these are the building blocks of your destiny. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. You can control your effort, your focus, your discipline, and your mindset. And when you do, you become unstoppable. Now let's get real. Your excuses are the only thing holding you back. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I'm not ready. Sound familiar? Every excuse you let slide steals your potential, steals your future, and steals the life you could be living. But here's the truth. You are capable of more than you realize. You have the strength, the discipline, and the ability to break through every limitation. The question is, will you? Will you refuse to settle, refuse to quit, and refuse to let fear win? Because that decision, right there, is the moment your life changes forever. Most people wait for motivation to hit them. They wait for the perfect feeling, the perfect moment, the perfect condition. But here's the reality: motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. It is temporary. Winners don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. Discipline is showing up even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is doing the work even when it's painful. Discipline is pushing forward when the world is against you. Discipline compounds. Discipline turns ordinary people into legends. And listen, life will always test you. Obstacles will appear. People will doubt you. Opportunities may feel out of reach. But the strongest people are the ones who keep moving forward anyway. Every challenge is a chance to rise. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson. Every rejection is redirection. Every struggle is a stepping stone. The more you embrace it, the more you grow. And eventually, the person who was once unsure, scared, and hesitant becomes unstoppable, unbreakable, and untouchable. Here's another truth: success doesn't happen overnight. It's the sum of tiny victories repeated every day. Every early morning, every extra effort, every choice to grind when others quit, that is what builds momentum. That momentum becomes results. Results build confidence. Confidence becomes power. And power transforms your life forever. You must understand that the life you dream of isn't built in a day. It's built in the everyday choices you make when nobody is watching. That's where real champions are made. Now let me be clear, nothing worth having comes easy. Every successful person you admire, every legend, every leader, they faced pain, rejection, and struggle. They woke up tired. They faced setbacks. They were told no more times than they can count. But here's the secret. They never quit. They never let the world dictate their worth. They never allowed fear or excuses to stop them. And that's exactly what you need to do. The moment you embrace struggle, the moment you welcome discomfort, the moment you refuse to quit, you step into power. You step into greatness. Most people are scared of failure. They're scared of looking foolish. They're scared of not being perfect. But here's the truth. Failure is inevitable. It's part of the journey. It's proof that you're trying, proof that you're moving forward, proof that you're alive. Every failure you experience is a lesson in disguise, a blueprint for improvement, a stepping stone toward success. The only way to truly fail is to quit, to stop trying, to let excuses win, and you are not going to do that. You are going to push, grind, and fight until you achieve what most people only dream about. Consistency is your greatest weapon. Daily action compounds. Every small effort you put in today builds your future tomorrow. Waking up early, focusing on growth, learning new skills, taking extra steps, facing your fears head-on. These are the actions that separate ordinary people from extraordinary ones. And it's not about a single heroic act. It's about relentless daily commitment. It's about showing up when it's inconvenient. It's about putting in the work even when nobody is watching. That's how empires are built. That's how legends are made. That's how you become unstoppable. And here's the challenge. Look in the mirror right now and ask yourself, are you living at your full potential? Are you doing everything you can to become the person you were meant to be? Or are you letting comfort, fear, and excuses hold you back? Because your future self is watching. Your legacy is waiting. And the decisions you make today, right now, will determine the life you lead tomorrow. Step up, take control, embrace struggle, grind harder, push further, and never ever quit. This is it, the moment you've been building toward. Every struggle, every sacrifice, every sleepless night, every ounce of effort, it all leads to this. You are no longer waiting for life to hand you opportunities. You are no longer letting excuses run your life. You are no longer defined by fear, doubt, or comfort. You are stepping into your full power right here, right now. Remember this, your dreams are not optional. They are not suggestions. They are the blueprint of your potential. And the only way to achieve them is through relentless action, discipline, and courage. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a sign from the universe. The only moment that matters is now. Every choice, every action, every push forward compounds into the unstoppable force that is you. You must embrace discomfort. You must welcome failure. You must confront fear head-on, because on the other side of struggle is growth. On the other side of pain is power. On the other side of doubt is unshakable confidence. And once you cross that bridge, once you commit fully to the journey, there is no limit to what you can achieve. You become unstoppable. You become unbreakable. You become the person who others look at and say, how did they do that? And here's the ultimate truth, the life you want, the legacy you crave, the impact you are destined to make, it is already within you. It has always been within you. The only thing holding you back was hesitation, fear, and excuses. But those chains are gone now. You've made the decision. You've taken action. You've committed. And from this moment forward, nothing can stop you. So rise up. Step into your power. Grind harder, push further, take control of your destiny, refuse to quit. And remember this, your greatness is waiting. The world needs it. Your future self is counting on it. And today, right now, is the day you claim it. You are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. You are William H. Carter level disciplined, motivated, and ready to conquer. Now go, take action. Live the life you were born to live.